In the heart of a bustling African city, Nene was a young, ambitious woman. She had secured a prestigious job at one of the most respected financial firms in town. This job meant the world to her, as it was not only a means of survival but a gateway to the future she had always dreamed of. Her family was proud, especially her mother, who had raised Nene and her younger siblings by herself in a small village not far from the city. Nene's rise was fast. She was diligent, smart, and had a warm, infectious smile that won the hearts of her colleagues and clients alike. She quickly became one of the firm's most valued employees, known for her dedication and professionalism. Everything seemed perfect for Nene except for one thing: her circle of friends. Nene had grown up with a group of girls who were known for their flamboyant lifestyles. They loved parties, expensive fashion, and the attention they attracted wherever they went. Though Nene's upbringing had been modest, her friends were always dressed in the latest trends, often bold and revealing. They would frequent the trendiest nightclubs and post pictures on social media that radiated glamour and luxury. Nene, though never as wild as them, was drawn to their carefree ways. Whenever they were together, Nene felt the pull of their world, and though she didn't completely approve of their lifestyle, she loved them. They had been there for her through thick and thin, and so, even as she grew more successful in her career, she continued to entertain them, allowing them to visit her workplace during lunch breaks or after hours. It started as innocent catch-ups. Nene's friends would stop by the firm on their way to a party, or sometimes just to spend time with her. They would sit in the lobby, chatting loudly, and their revealing clothing often drew the attention of Nene's colleagues. At first, no one said anything, but as time went on, their behavior and appearance began to raise eyebrows. One hot afternoon, Nene's friends walked into the office wearing short skirts and tight tops that left little to the imagination. They were laughing loudly, snapping selfies, and behaving as if they were in a nightclub instead of a corporate environment. Nene had warned them to tune it down before, but they had brushed her off, reminding her that it's just fashion and that no one cares about old-fashioned rules anymore. The office manager, Mr. Banda, a stern man known for his strict adherence to rules, happened to pass by the reception area where Nene's friends were gathered. He frowned but said nothing. Continuing on his way later that day, Nene was called into his office. "Nene," Mr. Banda said, his voice heavy with disappointment. "You've been a valuable part of this company, but we have to address a serious issue. Your friends, their behavior and appearance are not appropriate for this environment. This is a professional space, and their frequent visits are becoming disruptive." Nene's heart sank. She apologized profusely, promising that it wouldn't happen again. Mr. Banda, though stern, was understanding. He let her off with a warning, but his final words echoed in her mind. "You have to separate your personal life from your professional one, Nene. Not everyone belongs in every part of your life." Nene intended to follow through on her promise for the next few weeks. She avoided inviting her friends to the office. However, the pull of her friendship was strong, and soon enough her friends were back at her workplace. This time, they were dressed even more provocatively, drawing stares from clients and whispers from the staff. One afternoon, they arrived again right in the middle of a major client meeting. Nene's friends were loud, laughing and taking pictures near the lobby, completely caring less to the serious business discussions taking place nearby. Mr. Banda, who was leading the meeting, noticed the client's discomfort and embarrassment. Their gaze shifted between the presentation and the distraction outside. After the meeting ended, Mr. Banda did not say a word to Nene. The next day, however, She received a formal email from the Human Resources Department requesting her to meet with them immediately. As Nene sat in the meeting room, her heart pounded. She knew this couldn't be good. When the HR officer and Mr. Banda arrived, they didn't hold back their words. Nene, we've received numerous complaints about your friends and the disruptions they've caused. Despite our previous warning, the situation has not improved. It has affected our clients, the staff, and the reputation of the firm. We regret to inform you that we are terminating your employment. Nene felt as though the ground had shifted beneath her feet. Tears swelled up in her eyes as she realized the full weight of her mistake. She had allowed her loyalty to her friends to cloud her judgment, and now she was paying the price. The job she had worked so hard to get, the career she had built with sweat and sacrifice, was slipping through her fingers. She walked out of the office that day, her head hanging low. When she told her friends what had happened, they laughed it off. "It's just a job, Nene," one of them said. "You get another one. Don't let them control you like that." But Nene knew better. This wasn't just about the job. It was about responsibility, about knowing when to draw boundaries. Her friends had nothing to lose, but she did. She realized then that some friendships, while fun and exciting, could be harmful if left unchecked. The next love for her friends had blinded her to the consequences of their actions, and now she had to face those consequences alone. From that day on, Nene made a promise to herself she would rebuild her career, but this time she would be wiser. She would surround herself with people who respected her boundaries, her goals, and her dreams. Though it hurt to distance herself from the people she had known for so long, Nene knew it was necessary. Months later, Nene found another job. It wasn't as glamorous as the first one, but it was a fresh start. And this time, she kept her personal life far away from her professional one. She had learned, though painfully, that not everyone who works with you belongs on every path you take. And as for her friends, they continued their glamorous, carefree lives. But Nene had moved on, choosing her future over pleasures and never looking back. Morals of the story: 1. Boundaries are essential. Even in close friendships, it's important to set and maintain boundaries, especially when personal and professional lives intersect. 2. Loyalty has limits. Blind loyalty can lead to negative consequences. True friends respect your boundaries and support your growth, not hinder it. 3. Choose your circle wisely. The people you surround yourself with can shape your future. Not everyone who has been with you in the past is meant to walk with you into your future. 4. Actions have consequences. The story highlights that personal choices, including who you associate with, can impact not only your personal life but also your professional success. 5. Growth requires difficult decisions. Sometimes, personal growth requires distancing yourself from toxic influences, no matter how painful or uncomfortable that may be. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the story. Please do well to subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, and also click on the notification bell to be notified whenever I post a new video. See you on my next one. Bye bye.